This is going to be a short video to show you how to properly format your paper into the requested MLA format for your senior capstone paper. So on the left-hand side, I have the instructions for this week's assignment. For the senior capstone paper, you're going to upload your introduction on Sunday. But in order to do that, you need to make sure that your paper is properly formatted. So this is a formatting guide, and we're going to do all of these things together. So the first thing is to change the font to Times New Roman and 12 point. So here is where you would change the font. Mine's at the top because I've used this font many times before, but if yours is not at the top, you just have to scroll to the bottom to find Times New Roman. So I'm going to select Times. It needs to be 12 point, which it already is. And then we want to make it double spaced. So double spaced, you'll see these two arrows and some lines. It's called line and paragraph spacing. You click that down and then click on 2. This means double. Okay, we also want to add a header. So a header is actually this part that's at the very top. If you double click the top of your page, the header portion opens up. So we go back to home and we want to put your last name and the page number on the right. But notice how the font is not Times New Roman in the header. You're going to have to change that again to Times New Roman to make it match. Okay, so in the header, you put your last name. And then we want to insert the page number. So you don't want to just type in 1 because then on all of the pages after this one, it would say 1. We want to make sure that it has the page number. So we're going to click on Insert, Page Number, and then Alignment to the right. Okay. So now we have the page number. Again, the font changes back to this one. We want to make sure that it's Times New Roman, so everything is uniform. Oops. Okay, so now that we've got the header, we need to add the name, your name, class info, and date. So you'll just write your first and last name. And for MLA, you put your class information. So in this case, you would put my name, Ms. Fregosa, because I am the teacher, and then you would put the class information. So this is for senior capstone. And then we would put the date. Now on MLA, the date is a little bit different than what we're used to. Usually it's the day, the month, and then the year. So I suggest that you put the date that the assignment is due. So your introduction is due on the 25th of October, 2020. Okay, so this is the properly formatted header for your paper. Now you're ready to do the title. We want to make sure that the title is aligned to the center, and this is where you can format the alignment for your paper. So I'm going to center it, and then I don't really have a title for my paper yet, but I want a placeholder. So I'm just going to type in title. Now I'm ready to start writing the introduction. But again, you do not want to write a paper that is aligned all the way in the middle. You want to make sure that your paper is aligned to the left. So you're going to click on the left alignment, right? But you can't just start typing without indenting your paper first. So I know some of you have been taught to push the space bar 5 times to indent. I want to break you from that habit. Do not click on the space bar 5 times. If you look at your keyboard on the left side, you'll see a button called Tab. If you push that 1 time, it will give you the perfect indent every single time. So you're going to push Tab to start typing your paper. So then hopefully by the time you're done with your introduction, it would look something like this, right? This is the indent. I have my my header, I have my title, and I have my introduction. Okay, hope this helps.